Hello, Libra. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting July 28th, 2025. Libra, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals. And I have to shuffle this deck a little differently because the velvety, smooth backing really makes it difficult for me to do a good shuffle. So I'm trying my best. So we're just cleansing the energies here from Dawn Virgo's messages, Libra, and we're about to open up to see what's potentially surrounding you for this upcoming week. So energies here for Libra. So I'm actually cutting more than I normally do, just so that I get these cards mixed up real well. And I'm still dealing with residual energies from this cold that I picked up here. Feeling much better though, but it's like I can't seem to get rid of the congestion. Okay. All right, let's give it an official cut here and we'll begin the messages here for you, Libra. All right, so not following, but we want to start off with the very first card, the Chariot. Wow, powerful. Following now, the Chariot is the Five of Pentacles here. Following the Five of Pentacles, we have the Major Arcana, the Hangman. After that, we have the Four of Swords. Okay, Four of Swords. After the Four of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords. Following the Eight of Swords, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And then following the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Nine of... This would be the Nine of Wands. Okay, I had to look at that, make sure that they're wands. All right, and then we have the Major Arcana, the Magician. On top of the Eight of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have the Major Arcana, the Strength card. Following the Strength card here, on top of the Nine of Wands, we have here's the This is the Nine of Wands. Now we have the Nine of Swords. This would be the Nine of Swords in this deck. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So we have the Nine of Swords on top of the Nine of Wands. And then the last card that I have for you, Libra, I'm going to finish off with the Six of Swords. All right, let's pull this energy here together for you and try to make sense out of what could be coming up. So we start off with the Chariot, and Chariot, Major Arcana, of course. So with the Chariot, you get the Star's energy as well. So you actually have an additional Major Arcana in this spread, right? So, but the Chariot is something, rapid or positive that could be moving towards you or you're moving towards it. It does represent traveling in a sense. So it could be that you're traveling this week. And if you are, you're going to be safe to and from. And also you could be the Libra that I'm reading for that has to, deal with, car repairs, major or minor. I always say don't be the Libra that gets behind any source of any vehicle. Disregard the speeding limit because you will end up with a moving violation. Okay, so since you get the energy of the Star, now something exciting or surprising could happen for you this week, Libra. Also, you guys could be involved in any types of, stargazing, dream journaling, anything related to your own psychic energies being, expanded or developed. You could meet somebody famous. Of course, we have to throw in social media, social network, any types of engagement involving that type of energy. Okay, so we have this energy of the Star card coming in with the Chariot. And then we have it's not the Major, it's the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so some Libras that I'm reading for still may be, having some sort of concerns over their finances, thinking that they're coming up short to meet their bills or whatever. This is a card that I also read as ghosting, okay? Ghosting someone when it comes to communication. Hopefully you're not ghosting someone, and hopefully someone is not ghosting you. This is stubborn energy, feeling ignored. There is a positive energy that comes out of the Five of Pentacles that I read, Libra, and you still could be the Libra that donates your time and money to worthy charitable causes. Keep in mind that the Queen of Pentacles has already been drawn for you, so if there was any concerns over your money or your budget, it's going to be some sort of improvement taking place with the Queen of Pentacles showing up. Hangman Major Arcana follows the Five of Pentacles here, and this is just neutral energy to me. When it comes to any types of actions or decisions, Libra, I always say not to rush into something very quickly so that you're not having to deal with any types of regrets or mistakes, mishaps, whatever. Things hanging in the balance, sitting on the fence. That's usually the energy of the hangman, but he does come through. He or she does come through just to remind you, hey, anything that you got going on, whether it's important or not, and it's involving some sort of action or decision, just take your time so that you don't end up having to deal with any types of regrets later on. Four of Swords, this is quieting your mind, Libra. This is detaching your energies. This is relaxing a little bit, replenishing, rejuvenating. Since the mirror's over here to the Chariot, I always say if it's here by itself, you could be planning a trip in the future, but you could also be planning a trip this week and then taking that trip during the same time. This is reclaiming your independence, your happiness, and it's detachment from those things that you have become attached to. And it's only temporary detachment. All right, so following the Four of Swords here for you, we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords represents any types of fears, anxieties, tensions, doubts. Could be thrown in some regrets as well. But I always tell you guys to make sure that you're being careful here, because this Eight of Swords, no matter what deck I use, can also oftentimes be tricky in the sense that, Libra, you're playing out some sort of scenario in your head involving, could be a person, situation, or event. The event or the person or the situation has yet to come to pass, may not ever come to pass. And if it does come to pass, it may not be how, you played it out in your mind. So be careful with this Eight of Swords. I oftentimes get that it could be a break in communication with family members, friends, romantic partners, whether or not they're near or far. So make sure, and sleepless nights, if you're dealing with this type of energy here, deal with it, reduce the conflicting energies that you may be having to deal with. So that if you don't do anything at all, it leads to the Nine of Swords, which is already in your spread. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so that would be the Eight of Swords. Following the Eight of Swords here, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, underneath the Five of Pentacles, where I already said, which we didn't even need the Seven of Pentacles because we had the Queen of Pentacles to let you know that your money situation will definitely begin to improve, okay? Seven of Pentacles is working hard, putting in the grind. For some of you that I'm reading for, maybe saving up for something greater, but also, too, I stretch that energy out to many options that could become available to you in any area. Following the Seven of Pentacles here, now we have the Nine of Wands. Some of the Libras that I'm reading for will be busy doing things that they need to do, taking care of matters, whether they're on your plate or not, okay? The Nine of Wands comes in to assist you, to help you along the way. Following the Nine of Wands, now we have the Major Arcana, the Magician. The Magician, two sides that I always read. The first positive side is manifesting desires and wants. What is it that you want, Libra? What do you want to have occur or happen into your life? Throw the energy out there. If you're in the form of prayers, mantras, or affirmations to the universe or whoever your higher source of energy that you pray to, leave it alone. Stay in alignment with it. And just make sure that you have patience and acquire some faith along the way that it's going to come to you eventually. The negative side here, I read the Magician as an actual person here. You got to be careful, Libra, of strangers. Yes, family members, friends. Family members, friends, romantic partners. It could be co-workers. Be careful. These people are good at manipulating, controlling, and extracting energies from you. And it doesn't have to be so severe that they do it. It could be done in subtle ways. that you're not even, aware of it. So always be on your guard and to know the difference of when someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. All right, so the Queen of Swords on top of the Eight of Swords definitely is money improvement. This is the Boston workplace environment. This could be for any Libra that I'm reading for. Oh, you know what? Since it's sitting on the Eight of Swords, it could be a cut in salary too. So we're going to read the positive first. So this is a promotion, pay raise, balls in the workplace environment, money looking strong, looking, very good. This could be creditors. But because it's on that Eight of Swords, it could be a cut in salary or cut in pay. All right. These people are good money handlers. They're really dependable. This could be how people view you, that you're dependable, reliable, always there for others, never selfish or never stingy. On top of the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Strength card. Major Arcana, the Strength card. Any challenges or obstacles that may come your way this week, you will overcome them, Libra, okay, with ease. This is a promise from the Strength card. So very, feeling very powerful, very, courageous. The courageous type of energy could be anything that you had, any types of fears in your past related to, something that you wanted to do. Now you're feeling stronger and, can meet the challenge. This is a card that's very intense when it comes to passion. All right. So no worries here with the Strength card in your spread. Nine of Swords is the card of overthinking, the card of betrayals, the card of, being lied to, all kinds of nasty stuff, right? Excuse me. You can see the rabbit is pierced through the sword. So, seeking some sort of relief could be some sort of pain and suffering in silence. And usually the indication of some sort of pain and suffering in silence is what others don't know who may be closest to you. You're doing all this on your own, trying to figure things out. It's, dealing with some sort of unresolved conflicting energies from could be your current, could be your recent or your distant past. Seeking that sort of relief through any means of prescription medication for any high degrees of anxiety, depression, Libra, could be prescription, could be for, someone who is, taken to the bottle, drinking, smoking weed, whatever it is that's going to help you, or whatever it is that's going to help ease whatever the conflicting energies that you may be dealing with. Now, oftentimes, I always say that if it's not the energy that expresses itself towards you, then it could be that you're in connection with someone that you know. They could either be incarcerated or they're dealing with some sort of extreme barriers or blockages themselves. That would be their Nine of Swords energy. All right. So the last card that I have for you is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords can be seen for any Libra that I'm reading for as a reduction of working on the Nine of Swords energies, Eight of Swords energies. You're, if the Nine of Swords is what you're afflicted by this week, then you're definitely making all attempts to try to reduce whatever the energies are that you're dealing with, okay? Otherwise, Six of Swords on its own is a level of stress of energy moving away from you, right? Things are calming down, clearing out. Some of the Libras that I'm reading for may be traveling this week. Again, like the Chariot here indicates, it cross mirrors over there to the Chariot. Oh, you know what, Libra? I forgot to do your shadow. I just said, let me see what your shadow is. And, yep, your shadow is the Ten of Cups. I'm glad I thought about that. Yeah, I got to start remembering to do that. All right, so the Six of Swords, someone could be also considering doing a move or relocating to a different area. Shadow energy, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, very favorable card to receive. Could be the energy that plays out along with the rest of the energies that were displayed for you here. This is an even number of cups. Emotionally, what you give is what you get back in return. There could be parties, invitations, gatherings, picnics and stuff with family members, friends, romantic partners, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries. Someone could be getting married here. 10 of Cups in your spread. Part of the group of cards that I said, if it shows up in your spread, then you could already be receiving that plenitude from your family members, friends, romantic partners. Could be co-workers too, right? So this is what I have for you this week, Libra. Again, I'm really trying to get strong here with this, recover from this cold and shit. But anyway, still appreciate you guys. This is me interpreting these messages. Always take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Libra. And I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.